What's up, gamers, and welcome to today's In This Gamer's Life, the show where I talk about the gaming news along with my personal thoughts on the matters. And today we're covering off on Nintendo Director's thoughts on the Nintendo Switch's future, even though it's a month away. Hideo Kojima, is he scared of games? And PlayStation 4, or pretty much the PlayStation family. Welcome to the club, guys. Yeah. What's going on in the world today? People fighting, feuding, looting. It's okay. Let it go. Let it flow. Let the good times roll. Tell 'em, Mikey. It ain't nothing but gaming. Mad Mikey Gaming. What's up, all you mad gamers and members of Gamer Nation? It's Mad Mikey here today with the gaming show. And don't forget, if you like what you see, you've got 2 thumbs. I only want 1, so I want you to hit that thumb button. And don't forget to tell your mother, tell your father, tell your sister, tell your brother, tell your cousins, tell your friends, tell everybody about Mad Mikey Gaming, because they might like games. So, as I said to the intro of the show today, Nintendo Director Shinya Takahashi and Switch producer Yoshiaki Kojima, I'm sorry if I've really slaughtered your name, guys, they opened up about their thoughts and their plans or whatever it is about the Nintendo Switch. As I said, it's still a month away and they're still talking about the future, which hopefully is a good thing. And I've got a really crazy idea about what this could be or what I'd like it to be, more like it. They've come out and said, I think we may see that people who've bought the Nintendo home console in the past traditionally, they may treat Switch like a home console and buy it and use it for a long period of time. Whereas people who have been traditional Nintendo handheld gamers, they may buy the Nintendo Switch then, for example, if a new version were to come out later, then maybe they would decide to upgrade that. Now, here's my crazy idea, guys. First you have the Nintendo dock. Then you have the Nintendo Switch. The gamepad, which is the meat and potatoes of the console. What if they keep the dock and upgrade the pad, which, as we said, that's where all the main thing is. The game dock is basically where you put it. So if you could upgrade to a version 1 or a version 2 or a version 3 or more powerful console of the Nintendo Switch every sort of maybe even 3 to 4 years, like you would with an iPhone, like you would with an iPad, would that not make it possibly the last Nintendo console ever? I think it's got a bit of idea behind it. As I said, it's just my crazy idea and my thought, because you can play your normal DS games on your 3DS. So if they just keep upgrading the Integra software, which we all know that mobile tech is the fastest growing tech out there in the world, they just keep upgrading that, they could potentially just keep that Nintendo Switch and upgrade and just keep upgrading that. So what do you guys think? Would that be something that would make Nintendo great again, or would it be something that would entice you to potentially hold off on the Switch, invest in the Switch? Who knows? But guys, there's a comment section down below for a reason. I want you guys to sound off about it. And as I said, Hideo Kojima has come out talking about Death Stranding, and he said that it's not a horror game and that he gets scared of games. He's a gamer like us, so games do actually scare him. While Kojima was down here in bloody Australia, mate, for RTX, he was quoted as saying, I get scared very easily. Actually, this is true of Alfred Hitchcock as well as Steven Spielberg. Because they scare easily, because I scare easily, it's actually easy for us to make something that is scary, because we understand what is scary. But while in that process, we're constantly imagining like terrifying situations, so it ends up giving me bad dreams. That's the reason I don't want to make a horror game. So that was also talking a bit about Silent Hills, but also the relationship between him and Toran. I always forget. I can never say this guy's name for my life. Guillermo del Toro. We'll call him Del Toro. How about that? But yeah, like obviously he is included in the whole Death Stranding. There's always been certain horror elements in Kojima games, in a lot of the Metal Gear Solid games. So it's going to be actually quite interesting to see. Like, Death Stranding actually looks looks a bit weird and a bit scary, but it's going to be interesting to see what he actually does with it. And he has come on out and say while he was down here that this game isn't going to be for the PlayStation 5 or anything like that, but it is actually going to be hopefully this or the next year. And PlayStation, welcome to the party, boys. Ooh, yeah. Well, finally, we have a few details on what the PlayStation 4 firmware upgrade 4.5 is detailing. So there's been a lot of reports, and Sony have actually come out and confirmed this now, that they are finally giving external storage. Woohoo! So now it is going to support, obviously, USB 3, because that's the fastest one, and that's what you want to be able to play your games and be able to install your games on. But it's going to support up to 8 terabytes. Now, I'm pretty sure that the Xbox One can do that, although when it first sort of got announced, it was advised that it was only going to be a 4 terabyte, but you obviously had the 2 USBs in the back, so you could potentially upgrade to 8. But I think this is really amazing. I wish they'd done this so much earlier. I wish that they'd done it with the PlayStation 3. But I think they've really decided, okay, well, look, this price with this memory on board is something that people obviously don't have an issue with paying for, because people have been upgrading the, obviously, hard drive within the actual system. So I think it's finally great. And just another thing to mention in this firmware upgrade, there's actually going to be for PS4 Pro owners, there's going to be a PS4 Pro enhancement section. So you can actually turn this on, and for games that aren't actually made for PS Pro, it's actually going to enhance them, which is really good. And I'm actually really looking forward to seeing what this can do, because there are so many games that have just been left in the lurch. And like obviously companies are like, well, look, we're already working on something else. We don't want to go back. So you can sort of understand their perspective. But guys, that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed it all. Again, give us a thumbs up, give us a like, give us a share, give us all your love, give us a comment, because I want to talk to you guys about this. I want to know your feelings and your thoughts. But that's it for today. Hope you guys have a great day. Bye, guys.